You guys remember these, right? The manual creative meetings, like sticky notes, sweaty rooms, long hours, bad ideas, trash can basketball. Anybody? Anybody do trash can basketball? I saw a few hands go up. Okay. Well, it turns out that there is, at a neurological level, these physical exercises really create a lot of value in our brains, and the physical interaction, because it creates that value, we're really missing out on this in our distributed teams. And so it raises the question, how do we augment our digital collaborations to get back some of these performance gains, these cognitive performance gains? And so one tool that we use at Heroic Media is Popplet. And we're a creative firm that works with non-creative businesses, established organizations, and people who cannot draw. And so, oops, sorry about that. Popplet is a very simple visual collaboration tool that invites you to use spatial thinking and provides a level of tangibility in the mix. And so today I'm going to talk a little bit and try and get us through 5 tips in rapid time of how we use Popplet to make it more useful for our teams, and hopefully you can use it as well for yours. So tip number 1 is to put the right person in charge. And the right person has to be a visual thinker, someone who's an evangelist for the platform and detail-oriented. And it's really important to have an evangelist because you want to get all the buy-in from your team and make sure that everyone is participating wholeheartedly. Because especially when you're introducing a new tool, this is a real challenge. Tip number 2 is always create a visual key or guide that in any app. These tools are universal for any brainstorming app you're collaborating on. In order to leverage all of the visual cues, you need to communicate how you're going to use them, how you're going to use the formatting, the color coding, and all of those issues. And I'll give you an example of that. For example, this is communicating with the colors, and you kind of want to decide how you're going to communicate in this breadcrumb kind of way, because we work with people all over 4 different time zones. So this way, using this, using that key, anyone coming into this Popplet can quickly identify the creative nuggets, concerns, and critical issues, right? Any fires that need to be put out shine in red. It's simple, it's intuitive, but it's rarely practiced, especially with new teams, or new tools, excuse me. Tip number 3 is to divide your effort by breaking into smaller teams and creating individual Popplets or connecting them with others. Popplets are just the project, just the mind map. And basically they can be linked together, which gives you not only an opportunity to take deeper dives into projects, but also to go cross-functional. So your design team or your product development team can work alongside marketing and sales. And you can be aware of what each other's intentions are and where they're at with the projects. So this way, multiple teams have a holistic understanding of any one project. So this other feature, and hopefully this will play when I do this, it did not. There's this feature called Time Warp, and what it does is it allows you to see the progression of popples over time. I'll try one more time to get it. Nope. And what it looks like is kind of like an astrological star chart. And you see who did what over time, and it can help you identify the time sucks, the linchpins, and linchpin collaborators. So you know who your rock star collaborators are within that Popplet. And last but not least, you want to keep Popplet top of mind. The only way to make these types of tools beneficial to your distributed team is if it's on a screen that's adjacent to your work area. Otherwise, it's buried under the clutter. So be sure to take advantage of things like Chromecasts, extra screens, projectors, TVs, and that sort of thing. So I barely scratched the surface here. You can check out this link for more tips and tricks. And again, I'm Nicholas McGill with Heroic. Thank you.